Alright, what's up y'all? We're back with PCP Week 3 versus Nathan. Now, Nathan's team will appear on the screen shortly, and if you look at his team, he actually has some pretty fucking big threats. Tapu Fini is always a pain in the ass to kill. That thing just refuses to die in one hit. It just doesn't die. Salamence is actually kind of a problem. It kind of forces me to build a certain way, especially having Flag on there as well. Scarf Moltres actually completely fucking destroys my entire team. Like, look at my team. Look at my switch ends, just Scarf Moltres. Like, they're just not there. He can have, like, U-turn, actually gonna kill HOOPA, Hidden Power Ice, fucking Flamethrower, and then, like, if it gets, like, Grass Knot or something for, like, Quagsire, even though I'm not bringing in Quagsire, we all know it. But it just completely just obliterates my team and forces me to bring a Spadefmon versus a, usually offensive team, so it's a pain in the ass. P2 is also a huge dick behind Aurora Veil, so that's fun. And then Dusknoir is also a huge pain in the ass because that thing also does not like to die. Ever. It just doesn't die. So, basically, originally I had a HOOPA lead, and I was like, alright, I'm just going to lead that, I'm going to click Psychic or Gunk Shot or whatever, kill something. But after talking it out a little bit with Pat, it looks like he's probably going to get the Veil up no matter what, because if I miss Gunk Shot, which we know is going to happen, then he gets the Veil up. I kind of just have to lead Mamo and just click Earthquake versus the Fini that's going to come in, basically, and just stall out the turns. So, for our first member we have, it was originally Choice Banded, but I like being able to switch up the moves. Just a Reckless Black Belt Hitmonlee, which you may remember almost the exact same set from week 1. But High Jump Kick with Reckless and the Black Belt boost is just doing so much damage. Like, this thing, I believe it's a 3-hit KO on max HP Tapu Fini, which is fucking ridiculous. That's so much damage. Good golly gee goddamn willikers. And then Brick Break there is just another stab. Also, if I don't want to miss, I'll click that, and then it's also good for breaking them screens, you know what I'm saying? Then we got Knockoff because he does have a Dusknoir, and come on, it's a Dusknoir, and a Moltres, which that's gonna suck. I'm pretty sure High Jump Kick still does more to Metagross, but he's got Crobat and all that shit, you know. So we gotta have the knockoff support. And then we got Mach Punch just in case in the back if he does set up like an SD with Sand Slash or something. He's under the screens and got the Slush Rush, just in case, you know, you can't be too careful in these kinds of things. But yeah, it's pretty much Hitmonlee. It's just there to hit hard as fuck. We don't even have Rapid Spin on this guy. Fuck it, I don't care. It's just there to just to break those screens, really. Then we have Scoot the Jolteon, again with the Quick Feet, because he does have the Porygon 2 with the Trace ability, so he can come in every single time I Volt Switch and just restore his HP and make me look like an asshole. And I'm not having that. Don't make me look like an asshole. I don't like that at all. That's not fun. But we do have the Assault Vest, just because this is one thing that we can kind of switch in twice to Scarf Moltres. If he clicks Hurricane, then I'll eat it up. If he doesn't confuse me, then hopefully that's how that goes. But we just have the Assault Vest on this guy. It actually helps deal with stuff like Ninetales a little bit too, because it does give me a pivot out. And Tapu Fini also isn't 2-hit KOing me unless he is like super hardcore, if he has a +1 boost or if he's like Specs or something. So he has to be super offensive. And we just got, you know, just standard coverage, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch for obvious reasons. Hidden Power Ice for Mence and Flygon, and then Shadow Ball for the Metagross as well as the Dusknoir. And we just hope this thing does its job. It's just pretty standard spread. Just we actually need it to speed type with the Crobat, so I'm actually he could totally be bringing Nasty Bat because I have a Kartana, and a Heat Wave is gonna blow that thing away. So that'd be really funny if he did bring that. But then we just have Kartana, who is actually the Timid speed boosting set. It definitely fucked my IVs all around. I hope that wasn't like that in the battle, because that would suck. But yeah, it's just a Timid SD set. It's pretty easy for me to pick up a kill versus him because I just SD on the switch out, on the predicted switch or whatever, and then Gracium Z just picks up a kill. If Moltres has taken rocks, +2 Gracium Z does destroy that thing, even though it is ×4 resisted. P2 takes 50% from a regular Gracium Z, so +2 after rocks I should OHKO, and that's all fun and fucking dandy. And we got Sub just so I can 1v1 the Dusknoir if that does come. So that's cool. Then we got the backbone of the team, Mammo Swine. This guy's coming every week, probably. I don't know. It's a Mammo Swine. Look at his fucking attack stat. How can I not bring him? What is this? It has just completely just moved all my shit around. That's not what happened. That's 252, and this was like 80. And then I had speed for Metagross. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, but basically, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the speed. Let me see here. Metagross is base 78, so that's 262? Yeah, so yeah, okay, that's where we are. I have speed for Metagross. I'm focus sashed. Even if my sash is broken by some reason, like rocks or something, Banded Bullet Punch does not kill me with this HP investment. And obviously, if he's not Sugar Berry or like Air Balloon, this fucking Earthquake is gonna destroy him. Good golly. His only Earthquake switch-ins are like Tapu Fini and P2. Everything else, I guess Moltres is there too, but Moltres doesn't want to be taking too many Icicle Crashes, you know? After rocks, Icicle Crash into Ice Shard will kill that thing, so. But yeah, this is just basically our designated lead. He doesn't really have anything that just completely 1v1s me, and if he does lead Tapu Fini, he's probably going to taunt me first turn, so I'll probably just stay in and click Earthquake just to get that 30% off or some shit. But what I think is going to happen is Mamoswine's going to lead versus Ninetales. He's going to click Aurora Veil, and then I'm going to try my best to 3-hit KO him with this big ol' Earthquake. So we'll see how that goes, I guess, fuck. Then, we have what I imagine is going to be the late game cleaner here. It's just HOOPA. Just HOOPA, you know, just everyday old Plumbus HOOPA. And it's Choice Scarf this week. Now, I'm excited because I fucking love Choice Scarf HOOPA. Just enough, I basically sped crept Metagross again, and then stick the rest in attack, which does help Gunk Shot and Ice Punch fill the KOs. Gunk Shot kills Ninetales like 99% of the time before rocks and all that shit, and then Ice Punch guaranteed kills Flygon, and it guaranteed kills Salamence after rocks, even if he intimidates me. Like, look at this fucking attack stat. Does he look like he gives a fuck if he's intimidated? This man, HOOPA is never intimidated by anybody. Like, fuck that. But yeah, I imagine this guy's just going to be clicking Dark Pulse, Psychic over and over again, and probably picking up some kills. Because looking at his team, he does not have any HOOPA switch-ins. And I know not a lot of teams have HOOPA switch-ins. But actually, P2 can, but if it risks taking a knockoff and then a Dark Pulse or something like that, you know. Most HOOPAs do carry fighting coverage anyways, especially versus teams like this, so I don't think he's going to want to be bringing that bad boy in. And then, after some testing with the team, okay, now it looks like it fucked up my spread on this, but this is actually the correct spread, I promise. You're seeing it, right? This is a Spadef Mega Pidgeot. Should just let that sink in for a minute, and this should be, yeah. So basically, after looking at after doing a couple test battles, I actually kind of lost Porygon 2 and Mega Venusaur spam. Like, those two things can just come in, they can click Toxic versus most of my team, and just sit there and recover, or Synthesis, or Leech Seed, or do all that shit. And, you know, if I want to block a Leech Seed, I gotta go to my Grass type, which is not wanting to take any hidden Power Fires, so not a good idea. So the only thing I could do was bring Sylveon and be weak to Mega Venusaur, or bring this guy and look fucking weird bringing a bulky ass spread. So this guy's job is to be able to switch in to Tapu Fini, switch in to the Metagross, the Moltres, the Porygon 2, iffy kinda, but it's just here to be able to kind of wall things on the Spadef side, and then it's also very fast. It outspeeds, I think, everything on his team, except for the Crobat. Yeah, it outspeeds everything. I have enough speed for the Ninetales, which is the next slowest thing. And then, yeah, I just get to click Hurricane. If I'm not mistaken, not having any special attack investment doesn't fuck up the roll on Hurricane. Like, it's still a 2-hit KO on most things. Mega Venusaur, non-specially invested Tapu Fini, Ninetales not behind the Veil, and then Heat Wave is still a 2-hit KO on Metagross. So, and Sandslash is just gonna die anyways, but yeah, so I didn't really see why I would invest if the 2-hit KOs are still the same, you know. I needed something bulky, I needed something like this, even though it's fucking weird. But yeah, I was pretty proud of this spread. It actually kind of completed the team perfectly. So with that, fuck it, you know, let's just jump right on into the battle. So here we are with the battle, and as you can see, he brought a lot of things weak to electric, a lot of things weak to rocks, and a lot of things weak to ice, a lot of things weak to... We'll just say his team is a little on the Mamoswine weak side. But like I said, I am just going to leave that that very Mamoswine, and I'm just going to get my rocks up. And to ensure a bunch of kills, I need rocks up, and I didn't think he would taunt me there since I could have an ice move, so I do just get my rocks up. Now he goes into Metagross to, you know, to probably take the ice type move, and then I figured he would probably go out into like Crobat or maybe Tapu Fini here to you know, eat the earthquake, but for some reason he just stays in, and Metagross just drops. That thing just fucking just done. Then he goes into non-intimidate mints, and if he intimidated me, it was a roll, I believe, but he didn't, so it's not, and I easily just kill with Ice Shard here, so I just picked that guy right off. I don't know if he was bluffing some kind of berry or something, but that did not go down like that. But now I'm up 6-4, and I can kind of just comfortably pick up Pokemon to go into and do some damage back. He can just click Surf here and kind of do some damage, so I'm just going to go right into Jolteon, who is Assault Vest, and then be able to fire off a Tiggle Thunderbolt, biddy. But that Moonblast does 55%. 50-fucking-5%. That is a Choice Specs Tapu Fini if I have ever seen one. So I was thinking my play was the Volt Switch here on the incoming Venusaur, but I do have my Burb right there in the back, just waiting. So I just go ahead and click Thunderbolt, and I am rewarded because he stays in. I do just enough damage to Tapu Fini to, well, anything below like 40% puts it in range of Psychic. So now I just get to click Psychic. I'm Scarf. That thing's going down. If HOOPA got Beast Boost, can you fucking imagine how insane that would be? He goes into Mega Venusaur. I think the play was definitely Ninetales, but he does go into Mega Venusaur because I think he's kind of accepted his fate at this point. So Venusaur just drops. Ninetales comes in and sets up the Hail, so he can whittle me down like that. I almost get the roll. Fucking almost. But I don't, so oh well. But luckily, I am bulky as shit on the Spidef side, just naturally, so 2 Psychics is going to take down the Ninetales. Hail does not kill me. Crobat cannot outspeed me unless it is Scarf. If he Scarf Crobat, he can have this kill. I don't give a fuck. But, yeah. And that's going to be that. And there's only one thing that I think that can describe this battle, and it's this.
God damn!
So, yeah, shout outs to Rick and Morty, shout outs to Noop, I believe is his name, and good game, Nathan. We will, we'll probably see each other again in some way or another in this league, so there's always another chance to come at your old boy, Shay. He's also Nathan is my roommate, too, so we usually build together, so it's weird whenever I have to play him because he has to look to people like Javi and like Chris for help, and they're not shading, you know, they're not. So, again, good game to Nathan. We are 3-0, so that's fucking A, right? But we played Dan and his terrible stall next week. So, leave your good luck messages in the chat for me, in the comments section in the chat. Leave good luck in the comment for me in the comments section, please, for the love of God. I'm gonna need it. That man has Chansey and Alamomola and all this fucking pink shit. It's gonna suck. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that bullshit, and I'll see you next time. Bye forever.